Hey you guys, what's up? What is up? What's up, y'all? How are y'all doing this Thursday? I'm doing fantastic. The sun is out. Y'all, today is Thursday, and y'all know that it is Siesta Thursday, so let's get into it. Pew, 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 pew. Let's get into it. All right, so this episode is called "It's a Nasty Low Vibrational Thing to Say," Season 4, Episode 2. Literally, Mark Wahlberg and the Funky Bunch just popped in my fucking mind. It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. Yo, it's about that time to break forth the rhythm in the mind. To get yours. I want to see sweat coming out your pores. Y'all remember that? Mark and the Funky Bunch was a moment. Okay, so yeah. It's a nasty, low vibrational thing to say. Season 4, Episode 2. Now, I saw what happened. I saw the episode yesterday, so it's like fresh in my mind. So I'm just gonna break it down to how I remember stuff. All right. So we're gonna start with the small things first, and then work our way up to, the major things. So Brandon and Camilla, we're gonna talk about them. Get them out the way. So, we all know Brandon is now a daddy. Okay, Brandon got another girl pregnant who is not Camilla. And if I was Camilla, I would be feeling the exact same way. I would be hurt. I will be feeling like, what the fuck happened? And it's like, it's really fucked up. Because, let me tell you something. If I'm in a relationship, I'm single. So, I ain't gotta think about this. But if I was in a relationship with a dude, you cheat on me, it's over and it's done with. Like, it's over and it's done with. You cheat on me, why are you with me? You don't respect me enough, you don't love me enough, so you go ahead and cheat on me. It's over and it's done with. You cheat on me and you get another girl pregnant, it's over and fucking done with. Like, it's over, it's done with. You don't care about me, you don't respect me, you don't love me. Fuck you. And I understand completely. I understand where Camilla's coming from. 100%. Because y'all not ready to hear what the fuck I went through with this with a motherfucker. Y'all not ready to hear what I gotta say with a motherfucker I have dealt with for 5 fucking years. I dealt with this motherfucker for 5 years. And when I tell y'all everything that him and I gone through, y'all would be like, Aaliyah, you are a fucking idiot. And I don't think y'all ready to fucking hear what the fuck. I've dealt with this motherfucker for 5 years on and off. Y'all not ready for that. And I know where Camilla's coming from. And so Brandon, she talks to Amanda about this, and of course she's hurt by it, of course. And Amanda, it still baffles me how Camilla and Amanda are even friends, because, girl, you were so fucking butthurt and fucking insecure about every time Brandon even spoke to Amanda, girl. You were always just on the fence, ready to fight anytime. It don't even matter if it's not even just Amanda, but any girl Brandon talked to, girl, you were just so insecure about what was going on. And it's just crazy how they're friends. It's crazy, but hey, maturity. But he talks to her. He talks to Camilla at this party, and we're going to talk about it later on this episode, this review. They talk. Camilla isn't ready to talk to Brandon. She's still hurt by it. Completely understandable. She needs time. Not here right now is it time for us to talk about what's going on. And I'm going to say this, Brandon. I don't know. Editing, like I said, editing works wonders. Editing can make you look good, make you look bad. We've seen Camilla throughout the season be insecure about her relationship with Brandon. We've seen Camilla be not supportive of Brandon in his career and what he wants to do. We've seen Camilla push for a lot of stuff. Oh, I want to move in together. Oh, I can't wait to have kids. Oh, this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I think there are a lot of other fishes out in the sea, Brandon. You just need to open up your eyes and you need to fucking look. Stop trying to dip back into old things, because that's what happened. He broke up with Camilla. He started talking to Amanda. Things ended bad with Amanda. He started talking back with Camilla. Brandon keeps going back to old things because you're used to old things. You're used to old vibes. You're used to old habits. Same thing. I know how it feels, Brandon. I know how it feels, bro. But, like, there's a whole bunch of other girls out there who will support you, who love you unconditionally. Pretty sure. You just gotta open up your eyes. Open up your eyes, alright? So, that situation with Brandon and Camilla. Next is Chloe and fucking Kelsey. Fucking Chloe and Kelsey. I could care less about Chloe. Because I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to reinvent yourself, rebuild yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. I understand that completely. But when you have an ugly personality and you have an ugly past that haunts you, nobody's not going to believe what the fuck you're trying to do. And Kelsey doesn't believe what she's trying to do. And completely understandable, because Kelsey has been a punching bag for Chloe ever since she came on the show. And we found out that in the first episode, when Chloe and Amanda were having a conversation, Chloe went back into her old mean girl habits, and she started talking shit about Kelsey's swimwear, saying how it's probably like a limited 2 type of swimwear, and I don't know what limited 2 is. Basically, probably like low budget, not good material, not quality material, anything like that. Making fun of Kelsey's business. And she told Amanda later on in the first episode, we didn't see it, that she felt bad about what she said, and she wrote a letter to Kelsey. If I was Kelsey, if I would have saw that letter in the mail, I would have either shredded it, I would have either wet the fucking letter and let it just soak. I would have probably set it on fire. I probably would have even cut it up with scissors. I wouldn't even paid attention to it, because no. If I don't like you and you talk so much shit about me, I'm not going to waste my time with you. So Kelsey got the letter, and she was hanging out with Joe and Madison. And she was like, Chloe wrote me this letter. Joe took the letter and he read it. And he read the letter, and basically it was just Chloe saying, I this, I that, I did that. She really didn't own up to what she was saying. And Kelsey just threw it in the fucking water. Girl, I would have even pulled it out. I would have taken energy to pull out the letter. No, I wouldn't have even done that. So then in that letter, it said that Chloe would like to meet with Kelsey. Kelsey, you're way better than me, because I wouldn't have even done that. I wouldn't have even wasted my time to get up, take a shower, put on clothes, put gas in my car, and drive to wherever y'all were meeting at. I wouldn't have even done that. That girl wouldn't have gotten an ounce of my energy. She wouldn't even got an ounce of breath of me talking to her. You talk so much shit about me, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want you in my life. Leave me the fuck alone. Why are you entertaining this girl, Kelsey? Why? And Kelsey was like, I did not read your letter. Joe took it. And Chloe was like, it's really messed up. Like, I'm trying to make this effort with you, but it's like, you don't even care. And Kelsey was like, girl, you've talked mad shit about me. You've done mad things to me. And Chloe wants to play dumb. So I'm like, okay, Chloe, you want to play dumb? So, the audience will play dumb with you too. Chloe was like, tell me what and when, what have I said? Please give me exact details of what, when, where, how, why. What have I said? And the editing team did their job, and they pulled up receipts of Chloe talking mad shit about Kelsey all the way from the first season till season 3, talking about how she has fillers in her lips, talking about how she flirts with every other guy. She's talking about her and Alex. She's talking about her and Garrett. She talks about her and Jared. She talks about how Kelsey calls Kelsey a hypocrite and how she doesn't take accountability for her actions. girl, you just talk so much shit about this girl. It's like, you have nothing else better to do than to be a mean person. That's all you have. You have nothing else better to do. And it's like, I completely agree with Kelsey. You talk so much shit about me for what? I don't even give a fuck. I don't care. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't care. Kelsey, I wouldn't have even given Chloe the time of freaking day. I wouldn't. So, this is leading into Kelsey and Juliet drama. Kelsey and Juliet at the bottom. So, Chloe goes to Juliet, and she tells Juliet about, you know, how she went and talked to Kelsey and how Kelsey doesn't forgive her. And Juliet was like, well, it's crazy, you know, how she doesn't forgive you, but she wants, you know, me to forgive her and what, you know, what she's done. Maybe because, Juliet, you need to open up your eyes and realize that her and Chloe were never friends. Kelsey never considered Chloe a friend. Her and Chloe really never had this friendship. They were just like acquaintances. Hey, what's up? Hey, bye. All this other stuff. Hey, you want to hang out? Cool. They weren't really friends. You and Kelsey had a friendship, what it looks like to be. You and her had a friendship on and off camera, what it seems like. You guys were women enough and mature enough to, hey, let bygones be bygones and be friends. That's what's different. And Juliet can't seem to realize that, okay, because she's so hurt about what Kelsey did last season. And I completely understand with what Juliet, I agree with Juliet. Kelsey never should have went up to Sam and said what she said to Sam and Mike at that brunch last season. So then, her and Sam, in the beginning of the episode, her and Sam, she tells Sam about what happened, and I'm just like, Sam, girl, I don't give a fuck about your drama. Literally, every time Juliet tries to talk to Sam about the drama, he has this, I don't literally give a fuck about your fucking drama face. He literally has that, I don't give a fuck about your drama. And so, I'm like, Sam, bro, I completely agree with you. I don't want to hear about what's going on drama-wise. I don't give a fuck. So, she tells Sam about what happened, and everything like that. And so we cut to Kelsey, Joe, Madison, and Jordan. They're talking about the whole Juliet situation and the bathing suit situation and everything like that. So then Juliet and Chloe, they talk about the swimwear. They talk about how both Kelsey and Juliet, both scenes are talking about the merchandise, talking about fabrics, talking about colors. They're both talking about the same thing in different scenes because they keep going back and forth in different scenes. And Juliet was like, I really want to get launch mine's first, because I don't want it to seem like I'm copying Kelsey. And literally, that's what happened. Juliet was like, I want my swimwear to launch around spring, summer. And that's literally what happened. She launched, I think a month ago, she launched her swimwear. So she did launch first. Competition, whatever. And then Kelsey, she literally launched hers because she was selling merchandise and everything like that, bags and bucket hats and things like that. But her official swimwear launched either Tuesday or Wednesday. It launched. So Juliet was like, I want to support Kelsey. And then Kelsey was like, I want to support, Juliet and her stuff. And Juliet starts talking about, I just can't forgive her about what she said about Sam. We cut to Kelsey. Kelsey was like, you know what? I think, Sam probably had a hand in helping Juliet launch her swimwear. He probably did back her financially and everything like that. Juliet tweeted after the show. She was like, I didn't come for money. She literally tweeted. She was like, hold on. Damn it, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I was like, oh, let me go on Twitter right quick. But no, Juliet literally tweeted that she didn't come for money and that Sam didn't help her out or anything like that. Let me go to her Twitter. Because she tweeted it. Let me go to her Twitter. Okay, so this is what Juliet tweeted. She was like, okay, well, I don't come from money at all either. I worked hard because Kelsey was like, I didn't come from money. I worked my ass off to, get to where I'm at. I started modeling when I was 15. I dropped out of school and everything like that. And then Juliet tweeted, okay, well, I don't come from money either at all. I worked hard on my swimsuit brand. And once again, my boyfriend gave me no money for my company. Okay. And then we see Juliet talk about it with Chloe. It's like, I didn't want to rely on Sam for any of this stuff. I wanted to be my own person. And, it must be really annoying because, you have this boyfriend who has money, whose family has money, and you think that he might have, done something, but it's like, girl, you don't need to keep, if it's not true, you don't have to keep talking about it, Juliet. Like, for real. It's not true. Stop giving these people ammunition. Stop doing all that stuff to get their satisfaction and everything like that. Like, if he didn't help you, he didn't fucking help you. He offered to help her. He did offer to help her, like, when they went to dinner last season, when they were in Miami. He did, like, offer to be like, hey, if you need anything, let me know and I'll help you out. And she didn't take the offer. She wanted to do things on her own. And I completely understand that, because once someone invests in you and y'all have a falling out, they most likely want their money back. So it's like, I completely understand if Juliet was thinking it like that. Like, if he helps me out financially and we break up, then it's like, he might want his money back. So if Juliet was thinking like that, dude, girl, I completely understand that. But, yeah, that situation. And then, at the party, because Julia and Sam, they throw like this housewarming party. She invites Kelsey because she was going back and forth on if she wanted to invite Kelsey in the first place. But she invites her and everyone, including Jordan. Sam invited Jordan, most likely. We're gonna get to Jordan next subject. So yeah, everybody's having a good time, and it's like, Juliet was like, oh my gosh, it's so weird hugging her. I gave her like an awkward hug. Oh my god, that was so awkward. Okay, so I don't know who Juliet was talking to. I thought she was talking to Amanda. But Kelsey was talking to Kelly, which was a roommate of Juliet and Kelsey. But Kelsey moved out, and Juliet still lives at the house with Kelly, but she mostly stays with Sam. And Kelsey asked Kelly, do you think Juliet is like genuinely happy? Kelly was like, yeah, I really think she's genuinely happy with Sam. And Kelsey was like, well, you know what? I heard from Jordan, like, if her and Sam talked about it, and Sam was like, you know what? If Juliet and I like ever break up, just cover her face. And Juliet overheard it. And she went marching in the kitchen, going to Sam. She was like, Sam, I just heard from, like, Kelsey that you said if you and I ever break up that you were going to let Jordan cover my face. Sam was like, babe, wait, no, I didn't say that. And Juliet flips out on Sam, and he's like, man, fuck it, whatever. And so at the end of the party upstairs, they talked about the situation. And Sam was like, you know what? It was just a joke. I wasn't, being serious. And Julia was like, I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even mad at Jordan. I'm mad at fucking Kelsey for opening up her mouth and being in my relationship. So this is a dramatic fucking scene. Okay, so we see Kelsey. She's running. Okay, she's running. All right, cool. And then meanwhile, the producers are telling Juliet, okay, look here, Kelsey is going to be running at this location. So what I need you to do is get to this location, act like you just, want to talk to Kelsey, text her, let her know that you're here and that we need to talk. That's what was happening on the producer side. So, Kelsey didn't even catch a breath before Juliet fucking literally went at her and be like, Kelsey, why are you talking about my relationship? And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, why are you saying all this stuff about, like, if Sam and I ever break up, then it's like he said that he'll, like, cover my face. She was like, well, that's what I heard from Jordan. look here, Kelsey, I need you to, like, butt out of my relationship. I'm so sick and tired of you always talking about my relationship with Sam. Leave me the fuck alone, all right? Leave me alone. Don't talk about my swimwear. Don't talk about my relationship. Leave me the fuck alone, Kelsey. Kelsey was like, okay, look here, Juliet. I really don't think that you're happy, all right? I really don't think you're happy. What happened to that girl who was spunky, who was aggressive, who was that spitfire, who, like, every time in the kitchen, like, was singing, like, what happened to that girl? What happened to that friendship? And, like, I miss our friendship, and I miss what it is, and I don't see that you're genuinely happy. Okay, Kelsey, look, I am genuinely happy, all right? This is, like, the most happy I've ever been, okay? So, like, here's the thing. Let me be happy, and do not ever talk about my relationship. Don't ever talk about me again. Don't ever talk about my swimmer, all right? And just leave it alone. Kelsey was like, all right, then, fine, whatever. And they go their separate ways. The most dramatic fucking scene ever. All right, so then let's get to this, let's get to the Jordan, Sam, and Juliet situation. So Sam asked his friend Jordan to paint this portrait of Juliet, and they show, like, artwork of Jordan. Girl can fucking paint. Girl is talented as hell. So Juliet comes outside, and she asks Jordan, you know, how did you meet Sam? Jordan was like, well, I met him through, like, a personal friend, a former friend. And so they break down the relationship of Jordan and Sam. And previous to being in a relationship with Juliet, Sam was in a relationship for 10 years. And I said, damn, you were in a relationship for fucking 10 years? He's probably in, like, his mid-20s. Most likely he's in his mid-20s. So, like, y'all must have been dating when y'all were, like, 15 years old. Like, y'all, 10 years, y'all was, like, middle school sweethearts, high school sweethearts, and then into adulthood. Like, 10 fucking years? That's a long fucking time, man. Like, something really fucked up must have happened for y'all to, like, break up for y'all already got for 10 years. Something fucked up must have happened. They're not giving us the whole story. But, what happened was that, Jordan was like, yeah, after him and Brittany broke up, that's his ex-girlfriend's name. Him and Brittany broke up, him and I continued to be friends. And then Juliet was like, I know why you and Sam broke up. And I'm like, girl, you didn't have to fucking say that, but production told her to fucking say it. So Juliet breaks it down in the voiceover saying that, when when Brittany and Sam broke up, Jordan and Sam hooked up. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up on both parts. Sam, that was your girlfriend for 10 years. Jordan, that was your friend for how many years y'all been friends. All three of y'all were cool. Here's my thing. If I'm friends with you, I would never hook up with your ex. I would never do that. I would never do that because, one, that's so fucking disrespectful, and that's low. That's really low. You've seen this person and I be in a relationship for this long. You've seen the ups, you've seen the downs that we had, but when we break up, you automatically sleep with him. You sleep with him. That's fucked up. If me and a girl are friends, and her guy, they break up, and the dude and I hook up, that would never happen. I will never, no. And dude try to spit game with me, I would never happen. That would never happen. I would never let that cross the line. Because I have enough respect for you. I got enough respect for you. I would never cross that line and hook up with a friend of mine's ex-boyfriend. Whether we're friends or not, that I would never do that because that's really disrespectful and that's fucking low. Either with a fucking guy. A guy shouldn't hook up with his best friend's girlfriend. If a dude and a dude, they're friends and they have a falling out, I wouldn't hook up with your ex-girlfriend. And the old dude and the girl break up, a guy should never do that. A girl should never do that. Y'all should never do that. Never ever do that because that's so fucking disrespectful and that's fucking low. And that shows you that you really never cared about that person. You never really had respect for that person. Sam, you were in a relationship with that girl for 10 years. You shouldn't have hooked up with her best friend. And then Jordan, you were friends with that girl for how long? You shouldn't have hooked up with her ex. You should have never done that. So both Sam and Jordan are guilty on both parts on doing that. It takes two to fucking sleep together. It takes two to lie down with one another. Both of y'all are in the wrong about that. And she was like, you know what? Well, we weren't even friends, but still it's fucked up. Like, I don't care if you're friends or not. Y'all clearly didn't have respect for her to hook up with each other. Clearly y'all didn't, because y'all would have never done that. So that's fucked up on both parts. Both Sam and Jordan's part. So, yep, talked about the whole painting situation. Okay. Y'all, here is... This is the most... excuse me. Sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all, we family. I'm sorry. But, this is the most embarrassing thing ever. I feel so embarrassed. I got secondhand fucking embarrassment. So it's... Juliet was like, you know what, I'm gonna have like a little painting reveal. So Mike, who is Sam's best friend, Brandon, which was random, like, why is Brandon there? So random. And Amanda, they're at Sam's place looking for the reveal. Jordan comes. Brandon helps Jordan pull in the painting. Juliet's nervous, and she was like, if I don't like it, y'all would tell I don't like it. So they bring in the painting and they turn it around. Amanda's like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then Juliet was like, oh my God, what is that? I want to see. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Oh my God, I want to see. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm freaking out. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She opens it and she's like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Camera cuts fucking to it. I said, bitch, that does not fucking look like Juliet. What the ever loving fuck is this? That is not Juliet. Jordan, I don't know what you were referencing, but girl, that is not Juliet. That's not Juliet. Girl, what the hell is this shit? And so everybody's looking at it. Jordan's like, do you like it? That is not Juliet's face. Juliet was like, Juliet, okay, so like, it looks good, but that's not my face. And then everybody was like, yeah, that's not her face. That's not her face. Sam is like, oh my fucking gosh. Sam is like, oh, what is this? Mike was like, that looks like your face, Jordan. And I said, fuck. Oh my God, that is so fucking embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Brandon was like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna go. Jordan was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I'm like, girl, is this really the painting? This is not what you probably spent hours and hours and hours of doing. Girl, this is not it. This is a fucking prank painting. Where's the real one? I was like, this is really the one. That is not Juliet. That is not Juliet at all. That is not Juliet's face at all. When Jordan leaves, everybody is like pulling up pictures of Jordan. Like, yeah, this is Jordan's face. This is Jordan's face. Oh my gosh. And Mike was like, Jordan wants to be you, Juliet. And Sam is like, oh my gosh. That is so fucking embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Oh, that has to be embarrassing. That really has to be embarrassing. It really does. Wow. Y'all, that was the end of the episode. Oh my gosh. That was the end of the episode, y'all. That was fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Y'all, I will see y'all. Oh gosh. Good Girls. There's no review for Good Girls. Good Girls don't come out till next month. If y'all have a show that y'all want me to review, put it down in the comments. I'll check it out. But I told y'all on the Good Girls review that I was going to give y'all a review for Wednesday. I didn't give y'all a review for Wednesday. Sorry about that. But I told you guys that when Mayans MC, when that season is over with, Animal Kingdom is going to take over Mayan's slot. So Wednesday reviews are for Animal Kingdom for right now. That comes on. The new season comes back on. Finally, after fucking months and months and months of seeing little like fucking snippets, little fucking promos, little like sneak peek trailers and shit, they finally released a date of when the season was going to premiere. The season is going to premiere July 11th on TNT on Tuesdays. So once again, Animal Kingdom is now taking over Wednesday's slot. In Good Girls, I don't know how many more episodes we got of Good Girls, because they had the spring finale and it's coming back June 24th. When that show is over, what shows do y'all want me to review? I'll check it out. I'll give y'all I don't know. I'll look into it and see if I review the shows. But if y'all have any shows that y'all want me to talk about, scripted, non-scripted, put in the comments and I'll think about those shows. But yeah. But I will see you guys, as of right now, I will see you guys Wednesday for Animal Kingdom. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Yes. So enjoy y'all Thursday. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. I love y'all.
This is what I want on tape. So
pause. I don't know why that stopped. Why that started playing. But I will see you guys Wednesday. All right. Peace. Love. I love you guys.